Look at that logo we installed on the north lawn of the White House. Joining us right now, we've got the host of Justice with Jeanine Pirro, the judge herself. Good morning to you.
Morning.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Anthony Scaramucci. Apparently, he called a New Yorker reporter, Ryan Lizza, and the report was called, Anthony Scaramucci called me to rant about Reince Priebus.
Right.
Use some rough language. And that's what a lot of people are talking about. But nonetheless, the message is the president has been surrounded by essentially people he can't trust.
Look, Reince Priebus, I should say, Anthony Scaramucci doesn't have any experience actually being in the press. Everybody gets burnt once. And the way it happens is this. You say it's off the record. Maybe they want some of it off the record or all of it off the record. You never have control over it. So for anyone to assume that everything isn't all on the record is it's naive, but I'm sure it's something Anthony won't do again. Here's the thing. Anthony's on a mission. He is clear as to what his mission is. He knows what he has to do, what he's going to do it. And you know what I love about this article? It says, I got the sense that Scaramucci's campaign against leakers flows from his intense loyalty to Trump. This is the important line. Unlike other Trump advisors, I've never heard him say a bad word about the president. Now, that made me angry. Trump advisors are bad-mouthing the president? This is why we need Scaramucci. This is why we need someone who's going to take no prisoners. And this is basically it's a beginner's mistake. But now, going forward, he's got a job to do. He's got the president's support. Let him do it.
So we'll see what's going to come out of this. We also know this. Sarah Carter was on with Sean Hannity last night, and Sarah Carter of Circa. She's able to find out using 3 separate sources that the FBI might be investigating a key member who James Comey hired in 2014 of the FBI, and if this investigation is indeed through, it's going to be a mammoth story.
It's going to be a big story because if you have a counsel to the FBI who is a friend of Jim Comey's, someone who is counseling Jim Comey, someone that Comey knew from the time that he was in the Justice Department, that tells me that there is a concerted effort on the part of the FBI to leak classified information. We're talking about some stuff that is serious. And right now, we've got to get to the bottom of it. Jeff Sessions will do it. I believe that he will do it. We've got to get the leakers out of the White House as to stuff that's not classified, but the others
Sarah Carter
as well.
Said, the guy's name is James A. Baker. We just showed his picture. He is the head attorney for the FBI.
General counsel.
He's general counsel appointed by President Obama. So he's a holdover. Do you think that this president needs to get rid of all the holdovers, especially the ones that are leaking?
Well, you know what? This president needs to get rid of all the holdovers because their job, like the Democratic Party, is to resist. You've got a special counsel who's got a whole team of Trump haters, pro-Hillary people who are part of this whole, we have to obstruct. We're seeing it daily. Right. That's why Scaramucci is so important. He's got intense loyalty to the president. He's a street fighter, and he's from, he knows what he's got to do to protect the president.
Well, the allegation is that this man, James A. Baker, the general counsel, reportedly, according to Circa, under investigation for leaking classified information to the press.
Which is what Comey did.
I know. And Comey was his pal, and apparently they were close confidant.
They were colluding.
Right. A media report suggests he was advising Comey on legal matters after the meetings between the president and Mr. Comey.
That's right.
So we'll see where this goes.
Yeah, it's going.
I also want to see that you went to the border. We know that $1.6 billion is now came out of the House. So hopefully it's going to go to the border to begin to build the wall, mostly in El Paso, some to finish in San Diego.
Is that you on the horse?
Where did you go?
That's me interviewing a Border Patrol agent on a horse. I was with Sheriff Donnells from Cochise County. Let me tell you something about this border.
Where?
And we were in Cochise County and NACO, and what you've got is a border that is partially protected. There are areas where people can just walk across, and the big risk today are the drug smugglers. They are interested in satisfying America's opioid epidemic needs, and we're going to be confronted by even more serious invasion in terms of those crossing the border with drugs. They're talking about marijuana, and I was in the middle of a bust. You'll see it. I mean, we saw 1,000 pounds of marijuana.
Judge, I know you're going to be talking about it on your show this weekend. We have a clip. Let's play it for our
you do?
audience. Yeah.
I want my nation to be secure. I want a sovereign land where we can be free on our own property.
We don't have enough agents on the border and anything, and everybody can come if they want to.
As you sit in your house, do you see people coming across your ranch who are illegal?
I have been had people walk in my utility room on me. I had illegal confront me in my utility room. I had them try and break in.
What do you want America to know?
We're not giving up. We're working together, and we're here to improve the quality of life for all our communities here as we secure this border.
Just the enforcing of the law has done wonders just in deterring a lot. But the cartels are always, 2 steps ahead of us, it seems like.
What's your message to President Trump?
I want him to do what he promised to do, secure the border.
I would say thank you. Thank you because he's put attention and awareness and the right awareness on this border.
You know, and one of the other things, Jeanine, is the terrible story out of San Antonio this week. It's drug cartels behind the human trafficking.
That's right.
Where all those people died in that Walmart parking lot truck.
Right. And we'll talk about rape trees. I mean, there were some horrific stories that I heard on the border. Got to put an end to it.
All right, we're going to see you over the weekend. Your very, very successful weekend show.
At 9 o'clock.
At 9 o'clock, starring
When are you going to co-host it with me?
Right, when you come across with a true role and a bigger desk. All right? Thanks, Jeanine.
Bye,
Good to see you,
guys.
Judge. All right.